Hi guys, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome to my studio. Today we're continuing with our Forever Ireland series, and we finished the Memory Keeper, and now we are working on the journal. And if you remember, I said I wanted this to be a rough and tumble type journal, something that could be thrown into a backpack or luggage and take with you on your journeys. So the cover is file folder, very durable file folder. The front decoration is very flat, so there's nothing that's going to hang up on things. I have stitched the signatures in, and that's all I've done so far. And believe me, you don't want to watch me stitch signatures in. It's not a pretty sight. It's one of the things I really dislike doing when it comes to making a journal, is stitching in the signatures. So yeah, you've seen that done before, so you don't need to watch me struggle with it. Anyway, so right now I haven't done anything much. There's one thing I did. I made this from some packaging, and I thought it'd be cute to wrap it around the edge, and I've only glued the top and the bottom, so the middle part is open, so it can be a tuck spot, or we could slip in a tag or something like that. And then on here, I thought I kept one long and one short. The long one, I think I'm going to do some beading. But the short one here, I wanted to attach little butterflies. So we're going to attempt that. And I got my hot glue going because I thought that might be the best method for this. I probably should have made sure that the two butterflies match up before I glued them to each other, shouldn't I have? Okay, yeah, these are like, you know, would that be 3D or is that 2D? I don't know, but yeah. So I should have made sure that they match up. I didn't even think about that. I just assumed. You know what they say about that. That because they were the same butterfly, that they were the same. And of course, that's not the case. So anyway, there we go with that. So that's cute. And then this one. Oh, I guess we have to do the same thing with it, don't we? Let's see. What else do we have that we could put together? I mean, I could do another butterfly, but we have some buttons. It's not very pretty. I got this thing of little stuff. Oh, you are so close. Let me move out. Can we move out? Oh, that's a little better, huh? Let's see. There's... Oh, did I already glue those together? No, I didn't. Cool, that'll work. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and ink these a little bit. So how is everyone? I hope you're having a good week. The work week, the weather has been bright and sunny, albeit cold. Today is Saturday morning, and guess what? It's pretty dreary looking out there. So, you know, of course, I get so excited, you know, during the week, and it's a bright sunny day, and I think, oh, wouldn't it be fun to, you know, go for a scooter walk, or go see, you know, if you could find some garage sales or something like that. And then the weekend comes and it's overcast and gloomy and threatening rain, and so there we go. Okay, so we've done that. So now the problem I'm running into with using scrapbook paper instead of a DigiKit is because scrapbook paper usually doesn't come with a ephemera or very much of it. So we're going to have to come up with stuff. So let's see, I made some bows. I don't know that, oh, this one might work. This one might be okay. They're paperclip bows. So there we go. Oh, we don't want that, do we? Not on a rough and tumble journal. So, never mind that. So, we're going to have to put in some pockets and some tuck spots. I have these envelopes that we made on a different video. Well, these I've made since the video, but they're just more of it. So it has this little round that you tuck the lip into, and they open like this, and then there's a expendable pocket right there, expandable pocket, and close it up, and there's a pocket on this side too. So isn't that cute? I have a video on doing these. Here again is another one, and it has an expandable pocket. What did I do? Glue it glue it shut? Did I glue it shut? There we go. No, I didn't. You know what? This one, because it seems to be a little bit difficult, I'm going to go in and put in maybe a little, did I catch it? Oh boy, I just caught it, but okay. We'll just cut it. Try to. little thumb thing in there. It's not working out. Let me see here. Maybe if I turn it over, if I get it in there far enough. There we go. There we go. There we go. Anyway, there's that, and little pocket behind. So isn't that cute? I like those. Those are fun to make. You just take a couple of book pages. It's a good way to use book pages if you've done an altered book or something like that and you have a bunch of book pages. It's a great way to use them up and do a little bit of collaging. So you're actually using up some scraps, and it's fun. It's very relaxing to just sit and do that. Looks like I need to re-glue the side here. It's surprising how often you have to, you know, like re-glue something. Whenever I sell a journal, I always go through it and, you know, just make sure everything is still the way it was intended. And a lot of times, you know, I end up having to re-glue things. And I'm not sure why. Just little bits, you know, not the whole thing or anything, just little bits that just seem to come undone. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to do a tie closure. And that's going to involve putting in an eyelet. Oh, come here. There we go. And I think I'm going to go with a bigger one this time. I have been using the smaller ones, but I think this one, I'm just going to go with a bigger one. There we go. And just because the smaller little eyelets, I don't really have the right color for this particular envelope. So, okay, this needs to be changed out. Those get kind of loose and wonky, don't they? Go around this way. There we go. I think those are the right settings. Okay, put that in. Oops, don't do that. Kind of fiddly, these things, aren't they? Okay. Squeeze. There we go. Put that back. And get out some string. Wrap that around a few times. Okay. So, oh, for heavenly days. Come on. There. Cut that end off. And wrap it around like so. And we tie a bow. So yeah, the ones I did in the video, I actually did a little different as far as the decorating. I was following Joey LaForge. I was inspired by her video, and she actually painted leaves and stuff. I wasn't really enamored with how mine turned out doing it like that, so I've actually just done collaging type on the ones I've done. So there's one, there's one. So let's see here. We need to get into our stash over here and pull out some stuff that may work in that journal. We don't want anything too frilly or something that's gonna fall apart. And you know, we really don't want to fill it up with a bunch of stuff either, I don't think, because I think I'm just gonna do pockets and things like that. Where are my pockets? Here's my pockets. Got a whole bunch of pockets. All right. So, yeah, we'll put a couple of those envelopes in there. It's a nice little thing to tuck things into when you're traveling and you want to hang on to a ticket stub or something like that. It's a nice place to keep those things. So, oh, this will be great. Oh, here's one that's already done. So, oh, it's not glued though, so we need to glue it. But yeah, it goes like this. I always have a hard time figuring out how these are supposed to go. Maybe it goes like that. Okay. So we'll just run some glue around here. Yeah. Don't want to get it too close. Make sure we haven't glued it the inside. No glue coming out in there. And run a little bit of glue around there and stick that down. Okay, so that will be a nice little pocket to put into our, I know that says Ireland and this says British. It's a picture, but Ireland's in there somewhere, isn't it? I can't even tell. But yeah, Ireland's in there somewhere. So let's move on. So I have these little pockets that I've made out of envelope, you know, window envelopes. So we could stick a couple of those in there. Oh, here's some tuck spots. I don't know if these are going to be too big. Those are going to be too big. This would be cool. We'll use that. That might be too small. pretty one. We'll go with that. That's a nice pocket. Pockets are either too big or too small, huh? Well, that's a problem when you make things ahead of time and not for a specific journal. Well, that fits. I just don't know about the design. What do you think? Does that go with a... Well, it's not necessarily Ireland. It could be anywhere. That's nice. There's a couple. That would be nice. Colors are kind of wrong, but... yeah, colors are kind of wrong. I do have a bunch of those cards, though. Those library cards type that, or things that they put in the library book. So that would be nice. This something else to write on. You know, maybe something like that. You'd want to write your itinerary or write the name and address and contact information for the places you're going to stay. If you've booked in advance, that is. So... that's perfect for that. This one would work. That's the right size. That's too fiddly. Okay, get these out of our way. And let's look at these. That's a little tiny pocket. See, those are just too small. Like that. Is that going to be too big? Yep, that's too big. Oh, that's using one of my digital kits. We'll go with it. That's because, you know, that's one of my digital kits. Isn't that beautiful? I've been hoarding this. It came out of some kind of flower book. I don't know what it was, but I just think that's so pretty. This one would work. This one would work. That's too fussy, too fussy. That's too small. Would that fit? That would fit. Go with that. Oh, this is another one of... or one I made anyway. I'm not sure if that's a digital kit or not, but it has a little, it's a tag with a little tuck spot on it. That's cute. Oh. There's a tag with a tuck spot. Oh, that might work in there. This is a pocket with a tuck spot. That's too big. This one would work. That's too fussy. This one might work. Yep. That's too big. That one would work. Well, that's too big. Too big. Too big, too big. Too big. Oh, for heavenly days. All right. Let's see, what do we got here? That would work. Okay. Pockets. And then we have some other pocket shapes here that we could always use to decorate something up with. We wanted to. I kind of wanted a belly band or something. What are these? Journaling cards, you know, if you have pre-made journaling cards, those could always be changed into a pocket too. I think pockets and tuck spots might be in order. Oh, here's some more of those that I made. Here's the ones I made on camera when I tried to do the painting thing. I'm not really too excited with how those turned out, but I do really like the collage ones. Like I said, it's a lot of fun, and you use up scraps and, you know, all those good things. So yeah, those would be nice to have in there. Okay, let's see. I got a lot of frilly things. No, we don't want frilly things for this, but now we can always cut those down. Those would be nice belly bands, so let's do that. Okay, I think we've got enough here, huh? Got a good start. Oh, I forgot to put the cap on that. That's bad. Uh-oh. Whoa. Just about too long. There we go. Oh my guy. Okay. Boy, you know, the holes in those things are getting smaller. Have you noticed that? Oh, drink a coffee. Don't you love coffee? I adore coffee. Okay, so let's get on with this. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Okay, so I got that tuck spot there for that. This is the watercolor paper. I went over what papers I used at a previous video. At least I hope so. You know, I was having problems with losing my videos and stuff, so I'm not really sure. I remember talking about them. Whether or not it made it to you, I'm not sure now. But this is watercolor paper, very 140-pound watercolor paper. So I don't want to touch those because that's a great place for someone to sketch or watercolor if they do. That's a nice writing. That's a nice writing place. That's vellum. That's just pretty. but we got to put things somewhere, right? This is a good place for that. Let's see. We need to trim that down a little bit. And I want to clean up the edge. Okay. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's awesome. Okay. I have some more reptile glue on order. I hope it comes soon. Of course, I should probably check my stash. I probably have some. Probably have another bottle in my stash. Okay. Belly bands are nice because you can slip things in. Maybe that something that doesn't fit into a pocket, you can slip it in. And things hold pretty well in belly bands. So and we could, where'd they go? Yeah. Well, I could slip that in there. Little envelope, put things in. Okay. Oh, holler if I get out of frame, guys. Okay, so got another belly band here. So let's go to the other signature. Find a nice solid paper to put it to. And cut out, clean up the edges and cut it down just a little bit. This was actually done on fabric. I should probably use fabric tack on it, huh? I think it was a ribbon. It was a ribbon I used. Oh, here it is. So that's always good. I found some ribbon that I thought, well, I don't think I'm ever going to actually use that in a journal or to decorate a journal, but it ended up being a really good platform for the snippet belly band. Snippet rolled belly band. That is a problem. Wait a minute. I don't want to... Oops. Oh, jeez. I guess we need a little bit of patience to let things dry. Let things stick. It's hard to have patience, especially when you're doing a video. You guys don't want to sit there and watch paint dry, do you? Okay, so let's go back. So I want to use, alright, so there's the belly band. That's watercolor paper, there's the middle. We could put a pocket or something on this page. Something that goes with. That kind of covers up. That doesn't look right. Let's see, I don't want anything that's going to cover up the writing. That works. Huh? Run some glue down it. like so. That's 3 pockets. 3 little pockets or tuck spots for things. Oops. So we have pocket or tuck spot and tuck spot here, and tuck spot here. So yeah, there's 3 of them there. I'm not sure if I should glue this or leave that. No, I probably should glue that. Some of these I leave open, so it's kind of an overhang. This one I didn't, so I should glue that down. All right. Oh, we have another belly band. We put in the other one, didn't we? Yes, we did. So, we have another belly band here. What should we put it on? Don't want to put it on that paper. This will be good paper. It's nice and sturdy. So again, we'll clean up the edge. This was actually done on a ribbon as well. So see, you could find uses for all kinds of things. I don't know, you can probably see it peeking through just a tad bit there. It's kind of a pinkish ribbon with some kind of design in it. So yeah, you know, you run across things like that in your stash and you think, wow, what was I thinking when I got that? You know, I do that a lot. You know, what was I thinking? But yeah, you just see what other ways you could possibly use something, you know. Just like the designer paper we make from the back of scrapbook, 12 by 12 scrapbook pages that we're not going to use, but the back, the one-sided ones, that back becomes like gold, and the perfect platform for a masterboard, or, you know, to design your own paper with stamps and other things. We've had fun with that in the past. And there's videos on that that we've done. So that's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing that. Okay, so we are moving right along here. So let's see here. We don't want to mess about with the watercolor paper. So this is just a tad bit too big, but this is also something easily trimmed down. More. Maybe a little bit more. I don't like getting things too close to the spine. I find that it ends up not being a good thing. All right, so get kind of a narrow bead. We don't want to take up too much of the pocket with glue. I have found that in the past that I get too too generous with the glue and end up reducing the size of the pocket. Don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. That is a great way to use up, you know, junk journal envelopes that we all keep, don't we? I know I do. I've become obsessed with keeping every envelope that comes into the house. If it's got a pocket, I'm all over it. I mean, if it's got a window. Although I save the plain ones too, because you can use those for fold outs and things like that. So they're, you know, they're good. They're a good platform for doing a collage on and using as a flip out. But I definitely save all the, and I also have made ephemera holders using envelopes too, and especially the window ones. You can actually see what's in it. So, like I've always said, we're the ultimate recyclers, aren't we? Okay, so there's that, and we got that there. And I like to save writing areas. How about if we do something back here? That one works. That's nice. That looks nice. Okay. Ooh, the glue is leaking out. Oh boy. Trying to get a thin bead and still get enough glue. That's always the challenge. All right. Stick that one down. Now, I'm not going to put stuff in these pockets. I'm not going to do a bunch of tags and stuff like that. Remember, this is a take with you type of journal, and I want these pockets empty so they can be filled with, you know, mementos and stuff. So I'm going to supply the space to tuck something in, but I'm not going to fill it with stuff that wouldn't be needed. You know what I mean? I want this to be something that would be useful for travel. Oh, you know what? This is begging to be stuck down. And it can be a little tuck spot. Tuck something in there. Nice big area too, so, oops. Move things when they're trying to grab. We'll see how that glue works with that vellum. Okay. Well, there's another tuck spot. I suppose we should. Just because, you know, I think all these tuck spots and pockets and what have you will come in handy. Places to write, places to sketch and draw, or watercolor if the person does that. If they don't, I mean, it's a good writing spot too, as far as that goes, the watercolor paper. You could do mixed media on it. Maybe once you get home, you want to try your hand at, you know, some mixed media or something like that. We got that. And that's the end of the first. Yeah, I like that. I've still got strings from when I sewed this. So yeah, this little tuck place has been sewn all around there and down here, and that's it, looks like. So yeah, a little tuck spot in there, and yeah, so that's a good spot for that, huh? I don't know. You know what? And I think I'm going to use the cutter on this one. I'm just going to trim this down ever so slightly, because I think it's just too close to the edge, you know what I mean? And that's what's great about this stuff, you know? It can be customized. You find somewhere you want to use it, you can customize it. See, that's gonna lay a lot better. I'll still have some thread. Some people leave the thread hanging. I'm not sure about that. I'm not quite sure about that. Okay. I think I am going to enhance the stickiness of this by using some double-sided tape. I think that's going to help in the long run, just because of the way it's laying. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see. Where'd it go? I had some thinner double stick tape. Where are you? I've been using it. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. This is kind of too thin, but I just want extra on the ends here. Okay. Varnish that down. Peel those up. Peel this one up. Add some glue. One reason I add this wet glue is because that double-sided tape, it doesn't have any forgiveness. You stick it down, that's where it lives. You know, there's no forgiveness. There's no wiggle room. There's no readjusting. It's done. So I like to put some wet glue over the top of it, just to give that adjustment time, as it were, so it doesn't just grab and hold. That's a horrible feeling. You put it down and it's not quite right, and you can't do anything with it. You can't do a darn thing. See, now this one, I left the sides here open, so it becomes more of a tuck rather than a pocket. I like that because there's a little bit more usefulness in something like that. There we go. That's awesome. I'm loving this. I want to use it. I want to go somewhere. I want to use it. So, yeah, I like that. So, I'll tell you, my office is having a Secret Santa. And people that want to sign up to do it, say, you know, give three ideas of something, you know, they would like to get. And their Secret Santa knows what that is. And because right now we're all, you know, pretty much working remotely, we've been supplied with the person's address with instructions that they should receive the gift on, you know, by a certain date or sooner. And the person that I'm the Secret Santa for is going to either be pleasantly surprised or extremely disappointed. I'm not sure which, because what they put down three items they would like to get. Well, they're not going to get any of those. They're going to get a memory keeper that I'm in the process of making for them. So, you know, like I said, they're either going to be thrilled or disappointed. Because they didn't have that on their list. Of course they didn't, right? But that's what they're getting. So I am hoping for pleasantly surprised. Of course. Of course, there's also a dollar amount limit on the gifts. But, you know, that's all right. So, yeah, cross fingers, guys. Let's hope that they are happy and not disappointed. Okay, so it looks like we've got just a few things to go, and we are running out of time for today. So I think we'll finish up this project on the next video. We're going to finish putting some pockets and tuck places into the rest of it. I'm going to cover this with something and put some charms on here, and we'll be done with this project, guys. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for being on this journey with me. It's so nice to visit with you. And until next time, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.